Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights.
Hey everybody, welcome back into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. May the 4th is on the way this Saturday. Be plenty of activities. Hopefully we'll have great weather, and looks like it will be. But one of the better places to be would be right under the twin span bridges in downtown Houma, as Terrebonne General is going to have an outreach there. It's called Market at the Marina. So we're excited to see it. And Tracy Adams, who's the outreach manager for Terrebonne General, is here. Thanks so much for being here. 3 years old, right?
Yep,
I think y'all just started this, and now it's 3 already.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Starting to walk.
3. Yeah, it's exciting.
So there's a lot going on here. So tell me a little bit more about it. So it's a farmer's market, there's crafts, and then there's also an outreach, right?
Yes. So 3 years ago, we started off of a community needs assessment that people in the community had didn't have very much access to the fresh produce that our farmers and all have here in our parish and surrounding areas. So we decided to do a partnership with Terrebonne Parish. So we are at the Marina, which is downtown Houma. So we partner with the
It's a
parish.
beautiful setting.
It's a beautiful
when you're under
setting.
there and look up, it's awesome.
When we have beautiful weather, it's great.
Yeah.
So we partner with them, and once a month we have farmers come out and sell their produce, and we have some food trucks that have started to come, and it's grown over the last 3 years, and now once a quarter we have crafts. So March, May, August, and December is when we have crafts. So here we are, May, having our 3rd birthday party, and we're excited to have the crafts there with us as well.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot going on. But this is from 8 to noon, so it'd be a good kickoff. And there's a lot of other stuff going on. Some Star Wars, May the 4th stuff will be downtown.
Yep, so you could go hang out there after.
And I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but that'll be closer in. But this is such a good idea, and you're right. It's not a food desert, but there's no real supermarkets around here for people to get that kind of stuff,
right?
Unless they would drive. Probably,
yeah, and it's a great place for our farmers. We've the farmers who have been with us. A lot of them have been with us from the beginning, and we're so happy that we give them a venue that's a safe environment once a month, and they have followers. People come and they look for specific vendors because they know that they have certain produce that they're looking for.
What kind of farmers do we have? I mean, most people you think about farmers around here are sugarcane, but there's people that just have gardens.
So they have gardens and vegetables. What's really neat now is we have farm to table meats. We have people who come out who raise cattle, and they have different different meats that they sell, and it's just exciting to have eggs, the produce on that aspect as well.
Right. So again, it's noon. We were just looking at the vendors, but you're going to have crafts. This is one of the crafts.
Yes, it is one that we're going to have.
What kind of crafts? These are some of the vendors for the crafts.
I mean, there's just so many crafts I can't even explain to you. I mean,
it's a crafty area, right?
Yeah,
we always have the South down, but this is a big one too, right?
Baby clothes and woodworking. We have a new vendor that's going to have rope craft there, so it's different crafts that are made from rope, and like I said, woodworking,
embroidery,
and toys, and of course, the shirts and the cups and things like that. But the jewelry, we have a lot of different jewelry, a lot of different rock art, a lot of paintings. We pretty much, when crafts come out, we pretty much have everything you can possibly imagine.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're a very creative area that way, and so a lot of people can come on. Now, one of the things you also do is you kind of get together with a nonprofit, and this time it's going to be
right. So for our nonprofit in May, we have the Terrebonne Parish Animal Shelter, and they're coming out and they're going to spend the day with us. We're very excited to have adoption day and also a supply drive. And as you can see on the screen, they've supplied us with a list of items that they need and are in need of through the year to keep their animal shelter going.
They do like 11,000 animals or something.
Yes,
a month
crazy
out there. Yeah.
So if you're interested and you have little ones that or not even little ones, if you have anyone who's interested in adopting, we'd love for you to come out and go visit the shelter's booth and potentially adopt.
Well, talk to me more about the needs, and when you guys do an assessment, you know, what are you looking for when you do an assessment? You find out, hey, produce is one, but what is Terrebonne General looking at when they do a community outreach like that?
So when we do a community needs assessment, which the hospital is deemed to do every 4 years, we ask people in the community, we ask leaders in the community, and we just overall get an assessment of what the needs are in the community, whether it be weight assessment, that people need more access to weight management. Because a lot of times it's been that aspect of activity. So the hospital has turned into a new phase of we're trying to keep you out of the hospital, we're trying to keep you well. So I'm glad you mentioned that part, because we also have something that we partnership with our PEDS clinic at Terrebonne General, where it's called the Sprouts program. And when children come to the market with their parents, you know, they might not be interested in getting vegetables and fruit or whatnot, but they can come to our booth at the Sprouts booth, and we always have a fun exercise activity that the kids participate in. And then we tell them a little bit about good nutrition and food and activity. And then they get a toy for participating or listening to what we have to say and taking home the packet.
Right. No, it's so good because, look, all you got to do is walk around and you go, we've got an obesity problem.
Yes.
And it's not just the older people. It's the kids are the same size as the folks. And, you know, those folks weren't that size when they were that.
Right.
So you can imagine if it keeps multiplying that way. It's got to be our food supply and a lot of things.
We just have too much good food around.
We do. I think we got a lot of bad food around, too. And I'm not even talking, I'm just talking about when you eat out of a convenience store or, you know, a Dollar General. And I don't mean to get on them. But sometimes the cheaper food is not always the healthier food. So this is a great way for folks to go and expand their palate a little bit, right?
And we're also excited, on the 4th is also National Lemonade Stand Day.
Oh, yeah.
So the market has been deemed a safe place for children to come and set up their lemonade stands. Right now we have 5. We're still taking applications, so if anyone's interested, please scan that QR code and we'll get you into the market and you'll have a great
just start a business. That's right.
That's right.
Well, thanks so much, Tracy. We appreciate it. See you Saturday. All right, we'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.